What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'll be talking about my skincare routine and my experience with acne in general. So naturally my skin is very oily and it stays like that year round. When I was younger and I was going through puberty and my skin was very reactive to my environment, I didn't really have a routine set and I didn't really have much effort put into skincare as a whole. I even saw a dermatologist with my parents because it got so bad. And honestly, I didn't really care about much of it, but I low-key was very insecure about it now that I think about it. So the first time I saw a dermatologist was with my mom because she thought my acne was getting out of control. And my dermatologist told me I had a lot of cystic acne, but it would then go when I got older and it was up to me whether I wanted to get rid of it now or later. And my mom opted to put me on medication to help me get rid of it because she thought it was getting out of hand. But it honestly ended up just making my acne worse. And from there, I went to try on other medications, generic ones. Also, I tried Curology for a while, which seemed to help a little bit, but it didn't exactly help a lot. And I didn't really take skincare super seriously until I read a lot about Korean skincare. It looks like Korean products have it down to a science and everyone looks to them for skincare routines that really help. So before I got into Korean skincare, I used pretty generic cleansers that you can usually find at Target or Walmart, and I used Aveeno basically my whole life. So the first thing I do in my about 8-step routine is a oil cleanser, and this is the one that I use. All the products that I use will be linked in the description below, and then I'll probably put some annotations on how much it costs and stuff like that. But all of these I did some thorough research on. I haven't got to explore many different products, but the products I'm working now tend to work. So there are a lot of things that go into skincare besides washing your face and moisturizing. It comes down to hydration, how much you drink water, what you eat in your diet, and even just washing your hands before you wash your face because you don't want to get your oily hands all over your face as you're washing it. So let's wash our hands. So now that we've washed our hands, our very first step for my routine is an oil cleanser, and I just use a makeup remover to apply that. This will break down all the oils on my face before we go down to the next step, which is a water-based cleanser. So our first step is going to be applying our oil cleanser on our simple makeup remover. I have a ton of these, and I just use 2 squirts. And I'm just going to wipe this down and get rid of all the oils on my face. A tip I found is to get a big pack of these makeup removers because these are reusable if you have a little bag that you can throw them in, and you can throw these in the washer and reuse them. But having lots of these is always a plus. So now that we've cleansed the oil off of our face, we're going to go to a water-based cleanser. This is from the same company. And to apply that, I use the scrubber that I bought off of Amazon a while ago. I hope this doesn't splash the camera because that would be very unfortunate. I feel like this skincare routine does add a decent amount of time to my daily routine of getting ready. Before it was just like washing my face, brushing my teeth, and then getting dressed. But now my whole skincare routine adds like an extra 20 to 30 minutes. Given it could go pretty fast if you're rushing through it, but I would like to make it as effective as possible, therefore I take my time. And I know I'm probably doing some of these steps wrong, and I know some people are going to try to correct me, but it's okay. Okay, so after we have applied our water cleanser, we're going to rinse it off with some warm water. Warm water is important because it'll open your pores, and then after you wash it off, you want to rinse off your face one more time with cold water to close your pores. Okay, now I'm going to dry my face with my dedicated face towel. You don't want to use the same towel that you use for like a shower towel because the oils from your body are probably still on that even though you use it's just don't mix wiping your body with wiping your face. So growing up was a little bit of a struggle. I struggled a lot with acne. I had braces for a really long time. I got glasses at a really young age, so I was very aesthetically impaired, I would say. But that was something I learned to grow with. And honestly, when I was younger, when I was in high school and middle school, I didn't really care much what people thought because I was too busy having a good time with my friends. So as long as they appreciated me for who I was, I didn't really care what people thought. But that was just an excuse not to wash my face and stuff, which is what I should have been doing for a while. As of now, I don't have breakouts as often, but I do break out, don't get me wrong. So my skin is also directly tied to my diet. When I eat a lot of sugar, I break out, or when I'm super stressed, like working on a project, I'll break out. I recently worked on a project this weekend, so I have a few acne problems coming from that. But besides that, I can't even tell if you can see it very clearly because cameras nowadays have like a skin smoothening feature. So like sometimes I look really good in camera, but that's just because the camera is just hiding all my blemishes. Anyway, our next step is going to be an exfoliator. I only do this about twice a week. And today is Wednesday, so I get to apply this to my face. At least the time of filming this is Wednesday. I needed to film a simple video this week just to keep with my goal of uploading weekly. And since we had a shoot this weekend, it was really hard to film anything more complicated than this. But I still hope that this video is informative to some people, just because I know skincare for men isn't like a super covered topic. But I haven't had the chance to experiment with a lot of different brands, but for what I'm using right now, it seems to work. I'm excited. It's kind of addicting. Now that I have a routine, I kind of want to buy more stuff like eye serums and all of that. But for now, it's a very, I want to say, bare bones routine. Okay, I'm gonna let my face dry a little bit with the exfoliator on. So after exfoliator, we're gonna be applying this essence, and this essence will help hydrate your face. So I'm gonna spray my face, and I'm gonna use a different makeup remover to apply this to my face. Cool, now we're gonna let that dry. It seems like a lot of steps, but you kind of get used to it. And I think it's definitely worth it because my face feels better. I used to hate washing my face, but my face legitimately feels better after doing this routine. And I think it really wakes me up in the morning. Like before, I would still be very sleepy after brushing my teeth and just like eating breakfast while I'm eating breakfast. But this whole routine is low-key so tedious. But it also requires, it just gets you into the rhythm of getting ready for the day. So it kind of signals your body like, okay, it's time to wake up and actually get ready. Oh, I didn't even explain this next step. This next step is a miracle serum that we're using. And this I can just apply to the face with my hands. But I feel acne has affected me more than just my face. Like I still have acne on my neck, which I hate. And I feel like acne, I even have acne on my back. So the acne I have on my body, I'm very insecure about. It got so bad, like I wouldn't even go swimming sometimes because I was like ashamed of all the acne scars on my back. And it was something I had to really get used to, but I do have a product for that I will show in this video. And there's only one main difference between my routines, and that's, well, it's nighttime now, so I'll do this routine before I go to bed. But if I'm doing this in the morning, I'll apply an SPF before I moisturize. But now that we've applied our serum, we're gonna apply our moisturizer. And if you're trying to get into a skincare routine of any kind, I would say do research and really understand your own skin before you go buying products, just because these products might not work for you because I have a different skin type. But read reviews. There are a lot of people, good resources online that have experience in a lot of different products, and I'm glad that these are working out for me so far. So after I've moisturized my face, and normally if it was daytime, I'd be using an SPF. But other than that, that's my skincare routine. In terms of the only other product I have is like that body acne I was talking about. I do have a spray for it. It's been working so far, I think. I think it's definitely helped with the amount of acne I do get on my back and on my neck. So I'm super happy about that. There are plenty of resources that I'll link below that I use to help find my products, and also read the reviews before you buy it just because you want to find the right ones. And now that my face is ready for bed, I think this is the end of the video. So if you learned something or if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, or even leave a comment on any questions you might have about skincare or any recommendations you might have for me. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully a more eventful vlog or video, I guess. Bye guys.